Or I guess Kaylee can start.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'll start because I'm recording.
I can
Okay.
start. I am.
I know, right, TT?
Yes, TT, you're definitely qualified to start right now. Hello, welcome to the Technical Minecraft Podcast, episode 11. I am your host today, Kaylee, and I am here with...
Hello?
Yes, that's Fubi.
Hello, it's your boy KK. Ooga booga.
Hello, it's not your boy, Nessie, and also Ooga Booga.
Hello, it's Reds, and that's it.
Ooga Booga.
Yeah, Ooga Booga. You heard the last one.
Yeah,
It's TT.
That's TT, you can no longer speak. It's had too much vodka.
Yeah, true.
Alright, our first video today is, well, number 2 on the list, but fuck it, you won't see that. It's Minecraft in 4.56.7 set C Glitchless by Illumina. It's fast, I don't know. Dude's good at Minecraft.
Yeah, Illumina is
Very fast.
like the best one, almost,
so.
for...
I believe it is, yes.
He has a lot of world records.
Yeah, he's also really good at PvP apparently. I guess they've got the same skill set, right? It's like movement and stuff and
Yeah.
clicking fast.
Yeah, next video is also a record by him.
Yeah, his set C, random C glitchless 2353. I don't know, that's a fast.
Yeah, he got really lucky with temple, not temple, how it's called, Nether Fortress, and also and portal was right near spawn. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It's quite OP.
Yeah, it's 1.7.2 version.
Yeah, like those versions are always fastest because of the like super close end portal generation you get, and also you can get 12 eyes, but you never get that in a like glitchless, random seed run. I guess if you got it and you went for it, it would be like really fast. It'd be the same speed as set C glitchless pretty much, but you'd never get it in like.
He's playing in Arab. That's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, the fastest language is Arab.
Yeah.
Sure.
Doubles TNT explosion power.
That's good to know. Should keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Next promo day.
Yeah.
Think faster than Arabic. Arabic.
Okay. Next is TileablePistonExtender, some weird piston ASCII art by 2Pi.
Yeah. I mean, it's really compact.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably the most compact version I've seen of such a like TileablePistonExtender ever.
Yeah,
Well, that's a really cool thing because it's programmable. I never seen such idea anywhere.
Oh, he's using Narco's hopper ROM. That's nice.
Yeah.
Like you can do some OP compact doors, I guess, with such technologies.
Probably.
Can you extend it to 12?
Possibly.
Yeah, you should be able to, right?
Isn't it? But I've
I
seen
mean, right now it's using rail limits.
Yeah.
Actually, you could go past 12 even.
Yeah. You can push more than 12. Well, okay, yeah, I can make. Yeah.
Probably like extend it as far as you want.
But it doesn't make any sense. But yeah.
I mean, you can definitely do like. I mean, I remember a Mumbo video from years ago where he like made like 100 long piston extender or something just by spamming.
Yeah, of course you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people do like infinitely expandable designs.
Oh.
5k blocks, no problem.
Perfect.
It's gonna take forever, but
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But it's really compact, so it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And programmability is really cool.
Yeah.
What can you program? Wait, what?
Like the firing sequence.
Oh,
like
okay.
you can make it do custom stuff if you really want.
Oh, nice.
Without making it any bigger.
You just need a. Oh, I've seen it, but I don't remember, obviously.
Good job, gamer.
Great.
Good drunk.
Yeah, too drunk, but you just need that control panel and can attach any piston extender up to 12, right?
Yeah. Well, you can do any sequence of pistons you want, so not just extenders like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does use some hopper clocks or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's to like read the programs encoded in the hopper minecarts.
Yeah.
Or furnace, just
Yeah,
minecarts. I mean.
whatever. Yeah,
Oh.
true. Yeah, I've seen that. Okay.
Okay, next. Movable CPU by some Chinese
RedSlimeCraft.
guys. Yeah, RedSlimeCraft. I guess nothing to say about it. It's just really cool. As always,
Yeah,
Chinese
since-
guys do some really cool flying machines.
Yeah,
Is it the first
I-
CPU?
There's literally no use for a movable whatever computation logic.
Shut up, you can use
Yeah.
it for Quarry.
So you sick, TT. I mean, what next? Fucking flying mob farmer?
Stop
Mm.
spoiling.
Well, what's the point of flying in it? Well, no, what's the point of any CPU in general, right? Like, I don't know, it's just a fun thing to do.
It's
Yeah.
really
Well, maybe
cool.
you can-
There's
The
a
fact
guy-
you make
you
it
can use-
movable, that is really
Yeah,
impressive.
there's a guy in Monkeys as well, I think,
I mean,
Epiphany.
We have a
Fine,
quote by Maren who says everything movable is way better.
Sure.
I don't know.
And with down Excel is even better.
Yeah, true. I mean, movable is always nice, and I think these guys just like the challenge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you want to move your computer in Minecraft, no problem anymore.
Have fun building it though.
It's really
using it.
complex, yeah.
What's it computing? Though? Like, what would you compute that's practical?
It doesn't have any in and output as
It
far
has
as
to,
I
right?
know.
It has to be somewhere.
It has like 3 bytes of RAM,
Does it?
That's pretty mega, dude. That's a lot of
16
RAM.
bytes of ROM. Oh boy,
That's a
that
lot.
is. Yeah.
These guys are going
It's
in.
not that much.
No, but I mean, I think it's more like proof of this can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, proof of concept, I guess.
I think there's a second video from these guys later on with a better one. That's
Mhm.
in the
Oh
list.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think they have first shown a video with the
Oh yeah, they did a.
and the movable part.
Mm.
They later did like a 4-bit CPU that could be moved as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
So they're improving it. It's quite nice.
It's
Yeah.
like 4-bit. It's not a lot even in today's Minecraft logic, but
True.
Yeah.
it's
Well, I've never
movable,
seen a
so-
movable 4-bit CPU before in
Yeah,
Minecraft.
The only
That's
moving
insane.
thing I've seen is a UTM. Like, some guy in Monkeys is working on a movable Turing machine, which would be
Nice.
cool.
Wow.
Well, it's good to see all the movable stuff like really kicking off
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
branching into like very interesting areas.
Does it
Haven't done
use
before.
the new honey blocks?
No,
I
I don't think
don't
so.
think
I
so.
can't see any.
Really?
New design, yes. Oh, no.
I mean, the
No, it does
thumbnail's
use
pretty
them. I see
green.
them.
Oh,
I wonder if it was possible before.
probably.
It would just be twice as wide, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen like 12 game take jungle tree, spruce tree farms. It's like no problem anymore to build them, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's just everything got way easier with the honey blocks.
Yeah, it's like before you had to do a massive pain in the arse not having stuff get stuck on your like leaf crushers and whatnot and spruce.
Yeah,
Oops.
And now it's just,
True.
oops,
Honey
we can
blocks
use
just
more
made-
blocks.
made everything easier. It literally doesn't make anything else possible, but it just more lag friendly and easier.
I don't know. I don't want to say it doesn't make stuff possible. It probably does.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
Do you have
There's
any example
just
of
no
like,
one
a
way.
way
well,
of-
I can't give examples, but I feel like there's got to be shit that's possible now that you couldn't do before, right?
Doesn't transmit
have-
power.
built at least one thing that's impossible.
Okay.
What exactly?
It's just a 4.4 block per second. Can't do that
Oh,
without
yeah.
honey
Yeah.
because the output is in such a way.
Oh right,
that you-
line machines.
So
Yeah,
that-
right.
Oh yeah, didn't Mango already also show like a
Yeah, he had-
6.66 something?
He had a 4.4
movable?
block flying machine.
Oh yeah, it also allowed you to get 1x of a
You can
5
make
block
extensions
second
now. You mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. that makes
it
sense.
mostly just allows lower push limit in places that
Yeah,
it
of
wasn't
course.
possible.
That's nice.
Yeah, they make new things possible, I guess.
Time to update.
And I mean, of course, it's
Yeah,
nice
well,
having like smaller and lag friendlier things because the newer versions are quite laggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like if you build like a 16 game take 2x2 spruce farm in in 1.15 it wouldn't run at 20 TPS, but if you make it with Slimeblocks, it's no problem anymore. So it makes things more lag friendly in these new versions. But yeah.
Yeah, you need to abuse.
Let's hope they
Slime.
improve it further.
Yeah.
Why would they improve
Yeah, the
it? Though?
performance is really bad.
I don't think they have any incentive to improve it because like casuals don't care, and like the
Casuals
tech
don't care,
community is
that's
like
true.
modding it themselves.
That's fair.
Like
I mean,
you've got
mods like
Jelly-
lithium and
yeah,
sodium have really kicked off.
yeah, jelly whatever with all of the metal mods.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, some of them just revert stuff back to 1.12 code, but
Yeah, but yeah,
gotta start somewhere.
don't fix what's not broken, bro.
Sure.
Cool.
Next one is an unedited VOD of the Hekate servitor. They showed a bunch of stuff in that. The only thing that's really not been done publicly at all before then was their RNG golem farm, which is quite cool. It uses world RNG to make golems spawn from villages. I don't know, that's like the most in-depth explanation you can give without spending 20 minutes on it.
There
think
was
we
some
can add-
early work done by Example,
Yeah.
but I don't think he really had
It
like
only-
a properly
only-
working,
Okay,
fully working design.
I was working on it at the same time as him and a bit after,
Okay.
and I do not believe that he actually ever made it work without the use of lots of hacks and or command blocks. I mean, he
Yeah,
had the
okay.
theory down, but getting the theory down honestly wasn't particularly difficult. I did it as well, and I'm an idiot.
I mean, making one village possible is not too hard, I guess. But how many villages do they have?
Well, they have. Well,
Fine.
they go for 2 golems per tick, but they do it off of multiple villagers because getting the same number of golems per tick as you have villagers is just luck. It's like luck based on your seed, because it's a 1 in 7,000 chance of having a village spawn a golem per tick.
Yeah, and you only have 1 in a 20th chance with the RNG, right?
Well, yeah. Well, with RNG, it's like you find a thing that to have something that give you 2 golems in a row from 2 consecutive village calls, rather than having some buffer villages in between, costs.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1 in 7,000 times 1 in 7,000, so 1 in what 4.9 million. And since these are like 8,000 block wide regions or whatever, it's like you ain't finding one of those close to spawn.
Yeah.
But you do get decent ones pretty close though. Like on Bismuth Seed, I checked. There's one that does 3 golems per tick on 8 villagers, and that's only like 100k blocks away.
Cool.
That's a lot.
Yes,
I believe it was also done by XCOM. Like he did it like on stream.
Yeah,
He wants to like do it from scratch. He did it in like few days.
Yeah, he did speedrun from scratch in a few days.
Yeah.
It does everything RNG
Sure.
speedrun.
Yeah, I don't know. I
No,
was
but like
gonna
he started
try
all
it.
or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was going to try it, but then it wasn't not really fair if I tried it because I'd already done a bunch of work on it.
Right.
And
I mean,
how
it's
can you
cool that he
prove
did
I'm
it
doing
again
from
and then
scratch?
showed people how he did it.
Yeah, that's always good, showing people how you do stuff. Because
Yeah.
the process is like the important part of a lot of this,
Oh yeah.
not necessarily the end result, how you got there.
Yeah.
Okay, next is Mechanists' first server showcase tour thing.
That's a really nice one, I guess.
Yeah, 72k ice farm. They're not
I
massively...
really want to know if it's really 72k.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
It's not really. It's
I
like
can't believe it.
68 or
Probably
something.
say again, please.
It's like 68 or something.
Really?
Oh.
I mean, in theory, it's 72, but in reality, you never reach, of course, 72.
yeah.
No, like not counting in the server connection.
Without server connection, I believe it is genuinely 72. Like if you used one of those carpet things, it is 72.
Really?
Okay.
But
That's cool.
and I think like T5s is also 72 in theory.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. Oh.
It's 70k or something.
Oh, well, they've beaten T5s, and also this thing's a lot less laggy than T5s because it runs in 115, which T5s doesn't do in 112.
115 at 20 TPS and gives
That's insane.
more eyes, so that's really impressive.
Yeah, they did a good job there. There's some other people working on that, but they've not finished
But it's also just like another example of honey blocks, so it really makes things easier and more things possible, I guess.
Yeah, improved it a lot.
Yeah.
And more lag friendly.
Yeah.
Rolling time.
There's
So they basically use they push the ice up with free honey block and slime block, whatever. Like just a piston pushing the ice up and then piston worms. So it's quite a smart concept in my opinion.
Mhm.
And fully lag friendly.
next
It's the
video is
smallest 72k ice farm I've seen.
by far.
Oh, to be fair, there aren't that many.
There's
That's
I know of like 3 72k quote unquote
Good
ice
for you.
farms that aren't RNG, and that is the smallest one though. So
Yeah, okay, no RNG, yeah.
yeah, with RNG it's like tiny.
Yeah, wow.
Crap, I need to make that video someday.
Yeah.
I might just post a wall down and let people figure out how to fucking use it.
You have
So now we
to
move on to
set
the
up
epic
for-
2-hex bit
Okay.
to array decoder by Senshi Roll.
Yes, computer science in Minecraft.
And I'm not quite sure, does anyone here understand exactly what it does?
No.
I'm not into computer science.
I understand what it does vaguely.
Okay, Phoebe hit us.
It literally just takes 2 signal strength inputs and then puts them somewhere on a 16 by 16 grid.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
nice.
That's cute.
And
So that is
the
exactly
idea
like
is
2-hex
that
bit to array. Okay, nice, sorry.
Yeah, so the idea of that will be, if you have 4 of those, it'll any item in the game just with 2 signal strengths and 2 bits.
That's cool.
12 even. Like for what it does, I mean, like the central part is like 7, 8 blocks wide. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure if they use honey blocks. Don't think so. Maybe, I
No.
don't know. I don't see any.
I don't see.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I don't think it
But
needs
it's really cool.
I know. I made like part of that.
Nice.
Cool.
Anything interesting you'd like to say about it? Other than how cool it is?
I can tell you what it's going to be used for.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be used as part of. It's basically going to be a vanilla NE system, which will basically allow you to select any item in the game from any station in the world, and it will be able to send that to you from a central storage. And this would be the way of decoding the signals into the items themselves.
Ooh,
That
Nice.
sounds cool.
that sounds really fun.
I mean, I've heard people talk about doing that before, but I've never seen it done. Really looking forward to seeing that if you guys actually do it. Holy, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Yeah.
In 1.15?
I believe it's in.
It was going
1.15,
to
yeah.
be in 1.12 for the chunk loading, but then we
Yeah.
decided to just do it in 1.15 anyway.
That'd be really interesting to see.
Yes, you need to use like the nether to transport stuff. Nether and overwhelm, if I remember.
Yeah, they have to load all their chunks with nether portals.
Yeah.
That's really cool though.
Yeah, that's going to be a really slow and laggy part of the system.
Yeah. Cool anyway.
That'll be fun. Okay. I guess next video is Dice Vanilla Perimeter Timelapse, which is them digging a perimeter of vanilla in non-vanilla gameplay.
We should perhaps mention
Sure.
this is like a 113 plus advertisement, or like advertisement for 113 plus Sabi, right?
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
That's
Yeah.
the arc.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the replay client we use on Dark. Like a standalone replay client you can use without needing all the overhead of having an actual Minecraft client logged in.
Yeah.
And you also like selectively filter what kind of package you save. Like let's say you don't give a crap about bats. You want like the weather to be constant. Like you can do that with the client.
I can say firsthand it's super useful for hyper long time lapse.
Oh yeah.
It truly is.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like you can set it up so it only records whenever players are in the area and stuff like that. I mean, pretty sure you've seen Sock
Does it
before.
work in lazy chunks now? Or do you know if it works in lazy chunks?
It can't on a vanilla server, I don't think.
Okay.
On
I'm
like, a
not
modded
sure.
server, you can make it work.
No one cares.
Yeah, I can. They're modded.
Yeah, true.
Well,
It's their
okay,
video.
great. I mean, not really fair to compare because this is like Fallen Breath version of
Yeah.
like 1.13 plus. You
Yeah,
change
true.
a bunch of the code base.
Yeah, that's like
But,
barely 1.13 vanilla anymore.
I mean,
Probably.
it's nice they dug a perimeter, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very cute perimeter as well.
yeah, they dug a bunch of perimeters.
no
Full
one cares,
enemy
but
style.
they dug it.
Sure.
Next we have something made by elij.
Wow, racist.
No, that's not a word for that. Isn't a word.
Please call him Ellie. He will like that.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Eli.
Yeah, my main man, Eli J. Charles, hanging out in Minecraft making stateless one-word logic gates. He's doing it. It is popping. I don't know what
Made
that
a
He's
is.
lot of
literally doing
stateless stuff.
everything one wide logic with observers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite cool.
Yeah, it's
I
logic.
don't know how much there is to say. I mean,
Yeah.
there hasn't been that much work in like one-wide observer-based logic gates.
Yeah.
You know, Pala did some stuff, but I think that was state dependent.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. Maybe.
Yeah, Power's stuff was all like you used redstone block toggles, and it was all very. It could break.
Yeah, I guess.
This stuff apparently doesn't break no matter what you do to it.
Cool.
So we have smart path following two-way diagonal TNT Duper 114 plus.
Stupid.
That might be the thing that I least wanted to ever know existed. I mean, I guess it does what it says.
It's pretty cool to make like custom shapes, perimeters.
Oh yeah.
Well, they look like trash because edges are really rough.
Yeah, true.
What does it do exactly with what? So you just have to place a obsidian border around your perimeter and it will bomb it out completely.
You can even do circles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since it's 4-way. So.
Oh, it's a 114. Yeah, I've seen that in 112.
Oh yeah, there was that one guy who did that like years ago.
Wasn't? Yeah.
Where he like literally marked out
2000.
shapes.
Yeah, it was like integral digging or something, wasn't it? The video.
Yeah, integral digging.
Yeah.
We could probably link it.
Yeah, we'll link that.
Remember?
Yeah, okay.
It's there in my
I
comments.
guess, but most people will still use a world teacher.
Yeah, I can't see a
They're just
reason.
way
not
more
to use
practical.
Yeah, like I mean, on SciCraft when we did the sort of custom shaped perimeter, we ran like a world eater for the very large rectangle we could fit in, and then used 3D bombers for other small bits.
Yeah.
That was like the fastest way to do it.
But why use 3D? Like, isn't a world eater always better in any sort of terrain?
No,
not if you have a really small area.
Yeah, they were like, it was not worth building world eaters in those areas compared to just a bomber.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used them, so.
I mean,
not like world eaters always worth it.
No, that's
sure. Time to take one block.
Yeah, it's like
no, not one.
Yeah, they were like 4x4 chunks or something. They really weren't very big.
Okay.
Next is Minecraft SpongeBomb tutorial. Does anyone know what this is?
It's a bomb that nukes stuff. With
Underwater.
TNT. I'm watching the video right now.
The Nuke you can build underwater.
Yeah, there it has sponges inside of it, so I guess.
Yeah, sponges remove water and
It is capable of. Like you can use it underwater. Like it can kill the Elder Guardian or like break underwater bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So for that, it's quite cool.
Didn't people just always use withers for that?
But this uses TNT and Flying Machine.
Yeah, good point. Good point. I'll concede that is better. Yes.
Probably. I mean, it seems a lot easier to deal with.
Like, people have always just been like stacking like 1,000 TNT and sending 500 withers into stuff to break it underwater.
Sure.
That's like the faction solution. Just send wizards. Or unless they're banned on your faction server, but then I don't know what are you doing with your life, bro.
Okay, gamer.
Cool.
Yeah, next one's like the really cool thing that Ethan got super excited about when he saw it. The Desert Destroyer, Sandworm Quarry.
Yeah,
Like,
but Jimmy James 000.
yeah, my man, my main man. Shout out
It's
to you,
really
brother.
cool. It's like a really compact sand quarry. It's only digging 3 high, and it can handle normal blocks as well as sand. It harvests sand. Yeah.
I mean, it might be worth it in like flat deserts, but most deserts have desert hills, and so you would have to build it like, I don't know, 10
2-3 times is alright.
No, you need like a height of 20.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
But unfortunately, you can't really use it in 1.12. It uses honey blocks.
oh,
yeah,
it
that's
uses honey?
unfortunate.
But
Yeah.
it is really nice.
I mean, yeah, just don't talk about that, but it's really
I know,
nice.
right?
It's really nice if you have a flat desert, but most of the time you have desert hills, and you can only run it for like 200 blocks, and in that time you will only collect 100k sand or whatever, I don't know. So it's not really worth building a 100 long machine.
Yeah.
And the push
Yeah,
limit
same as your quarry.
no,
Shut up.
Yeah.
it's infinitely. The height is infinite.
Mm.
Then why it's not done in
Not
survival?
infinite, but like enough to raid the whole desert. That's what I mean.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is it?
Whatever. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And I guess you have
Nice to see like compactness of honey blocks.
Yeah, that's the thing
I've
you
seen a
probably
lot
couldn't do
of
without honey.
other machines like that without honey blocks, so not really
Yeah, okay,
interesting
great.
to me.
Mm.
It's cool,
Okay,
but
next.
Yeah.
Flying Dragon by Comet.
It
I
flies.
mean, it's.
It looks cool. I mean, if you want to like waste some resources in your survival world, that's a good
Oh,
way
yeah.
to do it. Like,
I mean, in some machines, there's always some logic you can adapt to survival-friendly machines, so it's quite cool. Some people do that.
yeah,
Possibly.
But most of the stuff is quite useless. But Comet is just one of these guys who just does everything possible with flying machines.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
So-
guy has some. I know, like issues. Holy crap.
Yeah.
He does some really fucked up shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's like
and,
Pingu,
like
kind of.
It was really
everything-
cool.
I don't think many people will like. Man, oops, English gone.
Right. This part of TMP was brought to you in German.
It's not even the craziest thing. Is that he did like in the last.
We'll come to that back later. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Spoiler.
I mean, I don't care about the dragon itself, but his videos always have some small, really cool tricks. For example, this one has a freeway instant wire, so it can go forward, sideways, and up
Oh, that's
What?
pretty cool.
That's
for
cool.
wings.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
That's the
Mhm.
coolest part about
no,
this build.
but it's
my opinion.
only instant in one direction.
Yeah, this
Whatever.
build moves in 2 more directions, so it's
Yeah.
nice.
Still
Yeah,
cool.
true.
Can be used.
Yeah, still the same.
Nice.
We have Smallest Lights Out with Reset by
Like
Estepario.
Estepario.
Yeah, I don't know. Estepario's a cool guy. He's really
Yeah.
good at computational redstone.
And that is really compact.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
insanely compact.
3 high.
Like, I'm not sure you can beat that.
No, it's
I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's as simple as it
Oh
gets.
wow, I'm just watching it now. Holy fuck! What?
it actually looks really cool from the bottom.
What?
Like the way all the pistons extend and retract. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is some
That's
powerful gaming.
insane.
yeah, he is a gamer.
Yeah.
Mind
Yeah,
control.
there's no place for any compactness.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And it's resettable as well. That is really nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to play the game, I mean, no reset is kind of nah. You want a
guess-
reset for that.
Red can build it in his.
Sure.
yeah. Really building on survival soon.
Have fun.
I mean, it's compact, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
built in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Even Rick can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We have a Muti-Villager Trading module by CCS.
Yep.
Which,
What version?
It's like, he does
115.
most of his stuff in 14, but it's got the like new villages on it, so it's probably 15.
The
Okay.
video says 115 something,
Oh, it's
Yeah,
14.
I
Yeah.
think. Oh,
Oh, 14.
yeah, it says 14, but also 15. Like they nerfed them even more something.
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
But I don't
Not
know how much we
special.
can say. It's
It-
very compact.
It's compact.
Yeah.
Looks quite nice.
You can trade many villagers. It does everything
Yeah.
you need to, really.
I mean, like those Chinese guys normally know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not to be that guy,
what's-
but I mean,
What's different in 112 than 114?
What isn't different? They completely rewrote villagers.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
of course they have different traits and everything, but like this trading whole whatever system doesn't
okay.
look as compact as 112
Yeah,
version.
you can't. You need to have.
you
There's
can.
more required blocks in 115. You have to have like a workstation for them so that they actually like get their coat. In 112,
Okay.
coat color's fixed, obviously, but in 115, coat color changes based on the like nearest block to them. And so they need to
Nearest,
have it. You need stuff on pathfinding.
workbench.
It's all a massive
really
palaver, really.
bulky to me. Like the most compact ones I've seen is probably like methods or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, those
Yeah,
are not relevant anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
those,
can't
those
work
don't
in
work.
14.
I mean, honestly, describing it completely would be beyond the scope of this Redstone. This
Okay.
podcast, I mean, is already quite long, so
Yeah.
not to be that guy.
But yeah, this is a
But,
oh no, we can maybe cut this up into like a couple different episodes.
Sure, maybe.
I don't know. KK, do you feel like doing that?
But I mean, there are like a fuck ton of changes to it. I mean,
Yeah.
you could go watch Mango videos from now until like I don't know, yeah, tomorrow, like
No.
midday,
Yeah.
no problem.
Well,
Still
well,
wouldn't know what the fuck's going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is yeeted, bro. It is yeeted.
Yeah.
Trading system just changed.
Yep,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Villager, everything
I
completely
really
redone.
don't want to keep up with it.
But
Other
don't.
than the versions we play on.
Oops.
Okay. Well, we've established that we don't like new villagers, so let's move on to
Yes.
Fallen Breast's new video, Oak Yeets Bedrock. That's what it says
Yeah,
on the tin,
yeah.
Oak Yeets Bedrock.
Yeah.
You can no longer
We
make
don't
automatic
like
oak
new
tree
trees
farms.
too.
Oh god, this is such a dog shit change. So it's like it's old dark oak breaking.
Yeah.
But worse because you cannot prevent it in any way. So you can't farm oak trees anymore. Like even my oak farm, which in theory handles every possible oak tree growth, doesn't because half the pistons get deleted.
Way to
Instantly.
block your two fam.
So they also replace block 36.
Yeah,
They replace
everything.
Bedrock.
Yeah, they
Nice.
replace everything.
Yeah, I know they replaced bedrock.
Yeah,
But...
B36 is not having a good time against
I mean,
me.
yeah, anything gone.
Okay.
But
So it's a bug. It's been reported.
Yeah, it's a
Hopefully
bug.
it'll be fixed before
I mean,
160.
you can make
it has to get fixed for
you
release.
can probably make an oak tree farm with like 30k logs per hour. Or
No, you
Okay.
can't do that. Those don't work because the oak also ignores your height limiter.
yeah, but
Huh.
just running a 4 game tick oak tree farm at the limit that like pistons are never inside the growing area.
Probably.
Yeah, you could
basically
probably
8
you might be
game
able to get away with that. Maybe
What?
I don't know. Like it can
Should
generate
work.
logs really far out.
I mean, you need to make
Isn't it
completely
only
sure you
with
don't get
micro
random text to update the saplings.
Oh,
and
random
shit
ticks
like
aren't an
that.
issue. You just have light level 0 in the farm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait. How far out can the branches
It's like
generate?
a 7x7 or something.
Oh,
pretty
Yeah.
far.
Like if you look at the
Okay,
oak farm
okay.
with a world download, there's like
Yeah,
a crap
true,
load of logs
true.
outside the core.
Yeah, true.
You
I
can
now
use
remember
piston wall.
because we tried to make a oak tree farm with like one more height limit than the 1x1 trees. So you generate branches in a 5x5 area instead of a 7x7.
Yeah, that could work. That could work.
That was really cool, but I don't know. It was still really hard.
Yeah,
Get the saplings especially.
it's. I mean, yeah. I mean that is actually faster anyway. Even if you don't like deal with the extra logs, the extra height limit's actually still faster. Even though you lose like a height in the middle. From
Yeah,
it being
I mean,
blocked by
even
logs, it's still
Mango's like
faster.
from 4 or 5 years ago was like 30k.
Yeah, I remember when I first released the oak farm, I asked Mango what the fastest oak farm he knew of was, because I figured he'd know, right? And he said it was a 30k dual core one from 1.8.
Yeah, it was his dual core. I had a faster one, but I never released it.
Lazy.
Cool.
Okay. That's...
Yep.
Let's look it up. I have a video.
Oh my god.
So another video by Elijah. Elij. It's more a one wide logic gate.
Yeah. These ones
Interestingly,
reset
these are 4 games like reset.
Yeah,
More status stuff.
it's faster
That's pretty cool.
and therefore better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I believe these are actually part of his like high latency but high throughput video like logic gates. From what I remember.
Yeah, it's
Like it takes a while for the inputs to get to the output, but you can send stuff every like 4 game takes or whatever.
Yeah, well, it meant to be clocked fast, I guess.
Yep. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, next is another movable CPU that's more compact.
Oh, we talked
again
about
by
that actually already. Mention it. I mean,
yeah, we touched on it earlier. But moved
it is really cool. I didn't realize it was in the list. Oops, sorry. But I mean, yeah, that's like an improvement of the version talked about before. So I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's
Hope
good
to see
that
more development in that area.
It's good to see they're still improving it.
Yeah.
Alright, and
good to see they used the trick we discovered.
Yeah.
Honey block.
Something.
Yeah, and next video is one we mentioned earlier as well. Comet's Coffin dance meme with Slimeblock flying machines in Minecraft.
Did it go viral?
Probably did.
Not really. I mean, got like almost 6k views. But...
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because they kept on deleting it off of Reddit. Oops.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, whoops.
But to be honest, at this point, it's kind of like beyond relevancy. Like the meme peaked a few weeks ago for like the dancing coffin meme, like black guys carrying a coffin and dancing.
Yeah, it's like some
Comet made it in Minecraft, absolute mad lad.
Yeah, what country is it that
of
does
course
that?
it takes a while, so yeah.
Sure.
I don't know, what country is it that does the whole coffin dancey thing though? It's like
I don't know.
I
probably some, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I want to say that it's Nigeria, but I don't want to be wrong. I've just said that anyway. Fuck.
I think it's Ghana.
Ghana?
Well,
Ghana.
Ghana.
Okay, it's Ghana. We have it on good authority from our expert Phoebe.
Nice.
Wikipedia says Ghana as well.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
It's a thing. I don't know.
Apparently PewDiePie did like a react to it like 3 years ago.
Probably did. He's reacting.
No, he did. Like he made like a video where he like showed it in, but it didn't kick off. So that's sad.
PewDiePie's reacted to quite literally every video on the internet at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
So now the next video by our good friends at Hypnos.
Oh yeah, the scuffed tutorial. Yeah,
that's a shit title.
I mean, it's not wrong though. It's quite scuffed.
Okay.
It's like it's a like survival friendly quote unquote setup for the instant targeting stuff Coolman showed. It works once. It uses a spawner, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
You push like a large dong of rails in to penetrate the spawner cage. Then the spawner happens, and it suppresses the rails.
Yep.
And
that triggers it.
Then you have
they use spawner because it's the only thing that populates and sends updates.
Yeah.
But spawner? Yeah,
Like
it's pretty much the only thing. There's like
doesn't work.
3 different things. I mean, it's really limited. Yeah, spawner is the only thing you really control outside of like regenerating the chunk.
Yeah, and I don't know, if you don't want to do that, then you have to use spawners.
Just like a TNT contraption, you have to build up every time. Really, really huge.
Yeah, well, but basically they talk about how they did it on the Hypnos server. And I believe they've also used it to like clear all the bedrock at their spawn.
Yeah, they've like
nice.
They've either Y1'd or voided their spawn. I don't know which.
Don't think they
voiding it.
They didn't void their spawn, did they?
Voiding it should be really easy.
I mean, you can't do it with that. Like you can't like instant falling.
No, you can still you can instant point to make headless pistons really fast.
Oh, yep.
True,
Really,
Sure,
really
maybe.
fast.
but they didn't do
Well,
it.
we know they at least like
Yeah.
broke everything down to Y1. Yeah.
They ran around with dragon eggs for a couple minutes, and
Lord,
Oopsie Spawn
nice.
is now Y1.
Yeah.
Cool. And while we're on the subject of like instant tile take hack and shit,
Oh yeah. Flying
uh,
sand dupers because we really
Ray
wanted
posted a
those.
video.
I don't get how you make it more than 20-minute video about.
You don't think
Shut
about
up!
it.
Stop salt.
1, 2,
Don't
3,
think
4,
about it.
5,
No
6,
salt.
7,
It's just. I mean, the thing itself,
8,
it's
9.
quite new, but
It's 20-minute video on an 18-block contraption. Each
Yeah,
block
yeah.
gets over a minute of screen
that's what I
time each.
mean.
Like, that is dedication from my man.
I don't know.
That is
I
dedication.
mean, it is quite cool. You can use like
It's quite
instant
cool. It's
falling
shooting,
blocks to
basically,
generate
so-
like duplicate sand in that way.
Yeah, but who
Yeah.
cares?
Wonder what else you can use it for even. Like around that many falling blocks. So yeah, shut up.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
still,
You can
Great
dupe
for the
concrete as well.
defenders
it's
of
quite
the
cool. Like one could build like a small machine that just like obliterates everything with like falling blocks everywhere.
Still takes
Well, that's
forever.
Insta
like,
yeet ocean in like a
I've
minute.
seen the video for like 10 minutes, and to me, these machines still look like it takes, I don't know, 2 months.
Yeah, that's why you build more than one.
Yeah, because he's only
Yeah, but then
using
just
one.
use Moses, right?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
Moses
he
is
should
just better, right?
improve it, but
Well, it's cool to see at least.
Yeah, it's
like
cool to see,
Zero
it's
X
cool
should
to see.
improve it or whatever.
But Moses is definitely better.
Sure.
Whatever,
Nice.
I don't know the members.
Okay,
And now
next.
to talk about something completely different.
Yeah, so it's a world eat for 115 with more TNT dupers for less area.
Yep.
What they've done is they've made TNT duping worse.
Don't build it.
I'm conflicted on this because on one hand, TNT duping being worse is good, but on the other hand, what are you doing? What is this? What is this creation?
I don't get this creation, literally.
I think the guy is also Russian, so that's really cool.
Oh, this is KK's
I've
friend.
looked
That
at it.
explains a lot.
Mike,
10
Oh,
times,
comrade.
and I don't get it.
Like-
Please explain.
I can't explain, dude. I wish I could.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's just forget about it.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
I mean,
KK,
at the very least, we can say it looks cool.
yeah,
I mean, if you want to, if
And it
you-
uses some interesting stuff like
Yeah, of course, but
I
Right.
know like using like separate flying machines as delay. That was like new stuff a few years ago.
yeah.
But I mean, it's nice to see that even like Russian whatever kids can do that.
In between the houses getting world edited.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Stateless One Wide Full Serial Adder by elij.
Charles.
I don't know. It's an adder that's one wide, it has no state, and it's serial. It's hot.
Yeah,
right?
Nice.
basically.
I don't know. It's.
I believe it's another one of those contraptions where like the latency is quite high, but the throughput is decent.
Yeah, that's what he goes for generally.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do like low latency with the one wide stuff because you have to use observers,
That's true.
and they're like inherently slower than like Redstone, where you can do everything instant,
Oops.
or Slime, or whatever. There's like no one wide instant mechanism. Well, there are, but they aren't particularly good. Okay, 27. Some new sand dupers for 113 and 115. Don't know why they're better than the old ones. They're the exact same thing.
I mean,
Difference is probably like 0.5 MSPT. So
Not really
Or
worth it.
even less.
Well, maybe worth it in new
More
versions because
using
how
them, I
laggy they
mean-
are.
I believe they are quite lag friendly, but I mean it's quite.
They use leaf stone. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Yeah,
I always
they
like
actually use it in really interesting ways.
that. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like that stuff. Actually, it's cool.
Like there is some, from what I can tell, like a single observer signal. They have like two leaves next to each other that then observers detect. So instead of like dropping the block, it
Yeah.
like expands and retracts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like insanely
it
new invention, but I mean, still nice to see.
Yeah, it's cool.
So cool.
Is it faster? No, wait. What
Mm,
speed is it?
No, I don't know.
I don't
Believe
know how fast it is.
Oh, it's the same piston sequence, so it can't be faster.
Yeah,
Faster is by Ray. He has another one of those things inside of Portal.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Still, it's faster.
Yes,
I
but if
mean,
you
there's
want
still like
faster,
the 8
then
game
just
tick
like-
cycling.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
if you want faster, then you can do 4 game tick, right?
Cycling.
You can do 4 game tick, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Two
you
game
can
If you're
do,
an insane madman.
or you can do 0 game tick and just drop donkeys through the portal with
I know, right?
stuff in them.
It's not the same as we discussed before.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Yes, but it's
the,
different.
the end result is the same, bro. You get more sand than you're supposed to have. Like, man, come on.
It's different, Tubing. Shut up.
No, you. Right.
But it's cool to see,
Yeah.
at least, like, people using new stuff, Mojang Gaming.
Yeah, that's always cool. And I mean, I guess they tested it and found that the new stuff's less laggy as well.
Yeah.
I hope
Which
so.
would be why they're using it. So that's
It's
always
probably
good to see.
still more laggy than the 112 versions, but
Well, yeah.
yeah.
But you can't
Shut
alter
up.
it, really.
TT, go to sleep, drunk.
No, keep them here. I
Okay.
want him to get more
my,
belligerent.
my bottle of whiskey is empty. I have to get new vodka, whatever. Oh, I
No.
Okay, now our next video is 420 multiplayer FTL TWRCS episode 12, which translated into English is
Taiwan Redstone community server.
yes. They're pretty cool guys. I like them. They're like they have some really cool guys. They're like Peter Jang, like really good redstoner. Like lots of them really good redstoners. They've made a I don't know whose canon is the 420. Is it XCOMs or GPs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
think they,
Together.
they made it
No, it is
multiplayer.
XCOM. XCOM.
Well, anyway,
XCOM released it.
Anyway, the thing about this one is that you can have multiple pearls stored in it at once, which is a concept people have had for a while, but no one ever really made, and then people made it. It is cool. I mean, I guess it's good for like server tours and stuff, because
Probably.
you can load everyone's
It
pearl
is.
up at once, and you don't have to rely on like people you're inviting on your tour knowing how to use your cannon.
I
can
mean,
have
you
someone else
mentioned
operate
that
for 'em and stuff.
cannons are really good for server tour. Or like, at least that specific one is. I mean,
Yeah.
Hekate did a server tour, mentioned that earlier. And their cannons completely failed. So hard.
Well, I mean,
It's probably
how do you know
because
that's not
of all
just
the
them?
players, because every time I've seen someone streaming on Hekate, it worked. So yeah,
Yeah, I know, right?
With more than 10 players, it doesn't work.
They use
60% of the time,
Yeah.
it works every time.
Exactly.
Showcase effect.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's a useful device.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it dupes TNT, so it's like you have to dupe TNT to use it. But you know, if
Yeah,
you do that,
well, I
then
mean,
it's
that's
a useful device,
yeah.
right?
I mean, what you expect from an NCD cannon.
Yeah. It's not like you're going to use actual
Cool.
crafted TNT on this stuff.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more insane Taiwan Redstone community server stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of that.
Yeah. Hopefully they start releasing more videos.
Yeah.
Next is a Yun video that's like a minute long, showing contraption with no commentary, which is good because that's the best.
I'm not sure what is it even.
It's basically
It's
a slime bender. It bends slime bars.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's not like
cool, but
well,
okay.
Okay, the reason Yun made it is probably because he wants to put it in the top of a UTF as an oak switch.
So next video,
Okay,
TT, I believe you can talk about this one.
I think TT's passed out.
Man, this is fucking.
Oh man.
He's muted. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, well, Kaylee, you can talk about this.
Okay, so we have two videos that are the same thing, but the second one's better because I was involved.
I know
I'm
it.
still there, I have to pee.
I know it. Hello.
It's back. It's your
Well,
turn.
we're about to talk about your very cool videos.
Yeah.
I thought we had Yun.
Yeah, we skipped that shit.
No.
I mentioned
About it very
tree farming.
briefly. Now shut up and let's get back to the mushroom
Now,
pumpkin
the
farm.
useful thing is about compact universal tree farms. I mean, it's quite impressive. I've actually looked up the most impressive, the most compact universal tree farms there are, and yeah, I guess it's quite useful to make them more compact because they all use flying machines or whatever to make the oak switch, and with that thing you can make it more compact.
Yeah, I don't think all of them use flying machines for the oak switch. I think I remember.
It's not flying machines, but it's the
Yeah,
slime.
it pushes it up and down with observers and it slides it. Yeah.
But TT, I thought you didn't care about compactness.
I said it's cool, but it's not useful.
Not
Nice.
always useful.
So anyway, new black-friendly, space-efficient, and fast pumpkin farms by fellow dog member TT1998.
Oh man.
I believe this layout was actually shown, at least to me at first, by Oreo Lamp.
No.
Very fellow nice guy.
Yeah, well, he
Never
invented
ever
everything,
seen
so you know.
I've never ever seen that water layout ever.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, water layout. Wow, that's cool.
The water
Yeah.
layout's the entire farm.
Wait,
Oh.
water layout makes and breaks the
is,
entire farm. That's like just the whatever faster than light thing is.
Sure.
Most of the thing of the whole like machine is the Ender layer aligning. So
Yeah.
this is basically the water layout, and
Nice.
I mean,
What about the pumpkin farm number 2? Is that also water layout?
Okay, pumpkin
same
farm
water
number
layout,
2.
but it's a different setup for the pumpkins to grow. So we have less we have less farmland around, but
Ah.
we have one farmland
back
less
there.
per stem, but we have like 6 blocks less per stem or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
remember correctly. Please watch videos for the exact numbers, but like we have 6 blocks less per stem, and that makes up for the one farmland basically.
Yeah, well, after TT released the first pumpkin farm video, I was like, that can't be right. There's like no way that's right. So I went and
I
looked
was
at
still the
code,
first one.
Sure.
and the way pumpkin growth chance works is like super weird.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
it's completely. It's so fucked up.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like so. There's actually like thresholds of farmland around your stem that make a difference in how fast it grows. So it's like reducing one farmland isn't a linear decrease. It will either decrease it by a lot or by nothing at all.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
really
what farmland is, and like
As soon as you have more than 4 farmland around the stem, it will increase, I think. But if you have less than 4 or whatever, it won't make a difference or something
it's
like
like
that.
so assuming all the farmland's hydrated, it's like you get faster growth with one farmland around, then 2 around, then 3 around, then 5 around, then like 8 around. So there's no difference between 3 or 4 farmland,
Yeah,
or 5,
exactly.
6, and 7 farmland, or something like that.
So
I don't
that's
remember.
why we decreased it from 4 to 3 farmland, because it doesn't make it makes a little like a small difference, but we decreased it, and we noticed, of course, it's worth it.
Yeah.
and I think the
So,
takeaway you should have from this is like engineering effort, like the trade-off. Like you have fewer farmlands, which in theory should be better, but it's more compact. So
try things out, and it's more.
yeah, absolutely.
It's I would still be the first one in my opinion, because it doesn't use any quartz.
Yeah.
And you have less piston updates per pumpkin farm per hour. So
Maybe.
But if you really, I mean, it's probably not possible to make a render distance. No, not render distance, but
Random tick
distance, like farm stacked up to a word limit.
Fun.
It's just a theory. I stacked up my farm, like the first video, to word limit, but haven't tested it yet. But even yeah, maybe it will run at 20 TPS, so we will see. But
I think you might actually have to do like the Oreo portal collection for it. I don't know.
Yeah, Oreo. The first thing I came up with this water layout and the farm, and the first thing Oreo suggested was to use portals for collection. I was just like, please stop, please.
But
on that note,
never change Oreo.
Yeah, I mean, portals.
Speaking of Oreo and portals, let us talk about faster TNT looting designs.
Like
That's a great segue, man.
By fellow
individual
person comedy. Who is do not believe I know what
completely unrelated.
No, it's very related. We're talking about weird chat.
Yeah. We're talking about things that probably aren't practical.
Well, we should discuss. Like, first, let's mention like what is it exactly? What's going on? Like, he showcases 16 game tech lazy looting designs with like a single arrow.
Yeah.
Claims that is the perfect speed.
It's not
which is
even
broken
lazy
fine.
looting. It's in just.
Sorry, yeah.
What's different, like from laser looting to TNT loot? I mean, it all uses TNT, but what's the difference?
Difference
One is in
is
lazy chunks,
where
one
the
isn't.
entities are. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So you
So-
just kill more entities with the laser looting, you mean?
Yeah.
You kill them while they're in lazy chunks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
so it's
course.
like so you stack up like 1,000 mobs or whatever in lazy chunks and blow them all up at once to save TNT. And lag as well, it's less laggy.
It is a lot less laggy.
Yeah, of course.
And you can like
Yeah.
do fancy stuff to like push their death animations into lava so that they don't produce XP and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whilst keeping the items, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff on it. It's quite cool. So,
But I mean, it's quite interesting to see like this person has made like a double speed one, like input TNT every 8 game tags.
I mean, didn't they use it at the Wither Skeleton farm on HammerSMP, like the showcase for the Wither Skeleton farm?
which server?
HammerSMP.
Fubi.
Fubi, did
Can
you
you
do
help?
this?
I am not aware of that at all.
Okay.
I heard that we were considering putting the 4-game tick on the bottom of the portal farm, and then we decided that's a.
That's what.
What did you decide, brother?
Because we were going to put the 4-game tick TNT looting at the bottom of the next farm, the EOL, and difficult to collect drops when there is a TNT every 4.
Yeah, so difficulty with collection, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like TNT does kill items from a long way away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, so we decided to not even collect the items at all and just destroy them on Cactus.
Yeah, you need a difficult setup to split the mobs every, I don't know, second to also split the TNT and don't destroy the items, I guess.
Yeah. And I suppose
I
if
mean,
they're
it's doable, I guess, but
yeah. So from what I'm aware, they're building those farms for decoration anyway. So
it's quite
Interestingly, I want to say this. I discovered like a week ago that apparently like the quote unquote bug of like arrows refreshing their despawn time, like moving them by piston, that was known like 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
Like I didn't know that.
I know. I saw it in oh god, like a
I mean,
Wout
I
video.
just wanted to say. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's in like a
Yeah.
Wout video from 2014 or 2015.
probably.
2011, KK wasn't even
find
born.
out it was
Wow,
known
that's
in
true.
2011.
Right.
What?
Who knew it in 2011?
Some
I remember Sedlink showing it like 2010.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those guys probably though, right? Like Southling and friends, all the really old guys.
Hey guys, settling here.
I mean,
Hi,
I can get I can find video, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been known for a really long time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just quite interesting how long it took
Yeah,
for
I
like
don't know, is it
people
actually
to.
a bug though that it refreshes when it falls?
I'm
I'm
not sure it's a
I'm not
bug.
sure I call that a bug or just like
I don't know.
I just call that sort of unintended behavior rather than an out and out bug.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
Because
I
it's
don't
not
care,
like you
but
can just push it on a conveyor, because we tried that actually.
Great.
Yeah. Land wanted to like convey an arrow around to different farms with looting or some crap. And it despawned halfway there.
Nice.
He was sad.
Well, speaking of not sad stuff,
Oh yeah.
no way.
Ruby, you're up,
I
bro.
mean, maybe it's not that bad, but the whole TNT looting system is not practical in survival without mods. Just mentioning that.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
I mean,
Because the trade-off, like,
yeah.
you have to craft, I'm just mentioning one example here. You have to craft one TNT for 3 gold blocks, and that's the best you can. It's not the best you can get, but one of the best rates you can get with a RNG portal gold farm. And that's not a good trade-off. 1 TNT for 1 gold block, and it won't get any better. Even if you farm skulls, you will probably get like 3 skulls per TNT or whatever. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's still a cool system though.
But to be fair, it is probably the best way to apply looting to a bunch of mobs at once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like it is, but
Yeah,
so, yeah.
TNT looting has one major
I mean,
advantage, which is that it's
In
set.
lazy chunks.
There's one system which is probably better, which just use potions.
Potions, I don't
possibly.
like potions. They don't do enough
Because
damage.
you can like for one ingredient you get 3 potions.
Yeah,
But okay, you have to you need 3 ingredients per potion, but for one TNT you have to invest 5 items. And
What
that's,
Yeah,
like
but
9.
potions are you don't need to craft them, I guess.
yeah, you don't need to craft
Well, you
them.
still need to input blaze rods, or blaze powder. I mean.
Wow.
Yeah.
And epic.
The problem is you can't fully it's not that great to use in the nether.
No, but like TNT looting is really great if you dupe sand.
TNT looting, it's really great if you can craft TNT like at millions and and it's really lag friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
like
if you use potions, you need insane buffer storage for like I don't know 200 double chests, and that's so huge, or even way bigger. I don't know, but
I don't think you do you? I think for potions, surely what you'd do is you would have to. Well, actually, it depends. If you can get witches out of whatever you're farming, then you're fine, right? Because they drop healing potions, and you can go straight
but
to
you still
healing
need to
potions damage.
crop those.
Yeah, true.
you would have to kill the witches. So yeah,
I
no.
know. You need to craft a spider eyes, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Yeah, I still have to craft spider eyes.
Again, as I mentioned before, there are many trades-offs you need to make when designing a farm properly.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make sure that the design you come up with is good for your server.
Yeah.
Or whatever morals you play with on your server, or single player, or whatever.
Holier than do.
Shut. Speaking of holier than thou, let us talk about something angelic like End of Light.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Yeah.
The HammerSMP General Mob farm.
Yeah, Phoebe, you can talk about this, I guess.
Yeah.
Since,
You should probably mention that. Oh, sorry. Video was uploaded by Victor40.
Victor is their editor. He's like Hammer's KK.
Ah, I see. Very nice.
Woo.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. It just works by having another portal with light level 0, which means mobs can spawn inside of it, and then they get teleported to the nether within 2 game ticks, so they have a 2 game tick lifetime. And just block spiders, because that also has the side effect of blocking slimes and blocking spider jockeys, which means that while we don't get any string from it, it does allow us to get much better rates because we don't have to filter out jockeys and they don't take up spawn spaces. And all the other farms are just variations on that. The bat farm is just with a 1-block roof. Spider farm is just with water on the roof, so that if a skeleton jockey jumps, they dismount. And then the only one that's different is the drowned farm, which is bubble columns below another portal.
Yeah, that setup is pretty. How do you get the bubble cons?
Oh yeah, turns out you can't just suppress the water below the portal and then turn it into a bubble column afterwards. You have to suppress it as a bubble column for it to be able to not break the portal. So you have to kind of manipulate away from the rail so that it doesn't break the suppressor.
Yeah. Suppressing water's never been fun. I suppose in 13 it's different because they rewrote water, but in 1.12 it is a proper pain. Like, to get water to suppress in 12, you have to crash the server. Like, if you don't crash the server in 1.12, your water will not suppress.
Well, 13 you can just like pull
That's not
back
necessarily the case now, but if the water flows, then it does crash. And if you had an auto reset, then it causes a crash loop if you do something really wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Generally, auto resets shouldn't do that. I don't know, I mean, I imagine you'd. Actually, I suppose you do it really badly. Yeah, you'd have water like falling next to your rail line, and yeah, that would go badly.
Yeah, the water would constantly, the rail would constantly re-update the water and
Yeah,
that would just go on an infinite loop every time you log back in.
yeah, that's not the best one. Just have safety lines on your suppressors, bro. Remember, always have a safety line on the suppressor when someone logged in far away. You turn it off.
Yeah, that's what you basically have to do.
Yeah. And I don't know, there's RIP TT.
Yeah.
And next we have another Hammer technology. Again, this video also uploaded by Victor. He's like their editor video guy. He's basically Hammer's KK. This is how to get portal POIs without portals, which is another cool tech. Lets you have, so it lets you do the same shit we do in 12, where we break a portal but it stays cached, so mobs fly out of it or out of thin air. It's the same, but it's even more permanent. So, to my understanding of it, and I didn't mess around with this ever, but I've had it explained to me, and Fubi can correct me, I'm sure. But the idea is that when you suppress away the final portal block of a portal, the like the POI or point of interest system is asynchronous, and so when you suppress, that never gets called. And if it never gets called, it doesn't know the portal block is no longer there, and therefore it doesn't know to remove that portal block linkage from itself. So the upshot of that is that it lets them do the cool stuff you see in the end of light video, where they've got mobs coming out of thin air. And it also lets you do, well, it's easier because you don't have to worry about, like, when you've got mobs in the nether, you have to worry about portals around them and stuff, so you just fall straight down. Did I miss anything?
That seems about right, but when you suppress it, it leaves all of the POIs of everything, because it works in the same way update suppression does in that
Yeah.
it happens afterwards in the tick, and you just stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. And now, next video is potentially the greatest shitpost of 2020 so far, by KK. Universal Mob Farm. This is, I think, Double's Cycroft application video.
Yeah.
I don't know why this exists. I mean, technically, it's the best casual mob farm for the overworld, actually.
There's nothing casual about that mob farm. What the hell are you talking about?
I know. It is what it is.
KK was
No.
too lazy to
It's
do
probably
other stuff.
like for any you're right, for any casual server, it's the best thing you can build.
No, it isn't.
But which casual
Right.
server digs a perimeter and then places 200k
Yeah.
blocks by hand for their...
What casual server builds like fucking insane full render distance downwards acceleration
You
farm?
can make end of light.
It's on your own preferences. of
Okay, you
course,
dumb
but-
or?
I mean, I just didn't want to edit triangle, and I
Yeah.
wanted to make TT
Shut
Shut
mad.
up.
Pretty
Man,
much.
just do a proper full downwards acceleration mob farm. Yeah,
Yeah, I
wow,
made
then you
one,
don't
like,
get
10 years
spiders
ago.
or whatever
Dude, that's
crap.
like
Shut
another-
up,
Yeah,
who
that's another
cares?
perimeter, dude. And if you're a casual,
Top
that's
Salt, it's an interesting concept, and I haven't seen anyone do it before.
Yeah,
so
interesting concept. Ooh, it's so good for casual server. Because they're also gonna build fucking that 2.5 million blocks,
I mean, I don't know.
250,000 blocks. Holy
To be
Actually-
fuck.
honest, I think it's a nice farm.
It's like the CPUs before it's a proof of concept.
No, it isn't. It's dumb.
Why?
I don't know any.
Because we already have better farms.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait.
I mean, honestly, I
Man.
don't think that down excel is even useful in survival, just because of the fact that
Down
it breaks
excel is
over.
the
Okay,
most
Kaylee,
beautiful.
time for you to stop.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't-
please stop.
Okay.
And all you ever need is, I don't know, super small anyway. So
Yeah.
for all mobs, I don't know, you can probably get faster, but I don't know. It's still a cool farm.
Yeah. I don't know.
faster.
It's
How?
if you only want to build one farm, this is the best farm to build,
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
and I think that does give it a valid reason for existence.
True.
I mean, it's not like as fast as building. 15 different farms, but that's 15 times the effort for
But I mean,
not 15 times the game.
why would you want the Enderman mode of it? So dumb.
1k ender pearls is enough for
And
Just
anyone.
remove that. Goes to the end. Build fucking mango shit.
Yes,
Easily
it's
faster
what you
already.
want.
It's faster.
So
but-
dumb.
Shut up.
It's
not
Well,
just like
also, I use this video to explain a bit how to stack up farms. And
No,
share
shut up.
It's just like
small
some, I
tricks.
don't know, fastest flying machine. You can't really use it in survival. If you want to use it, it's great. It's quite nice, but most of the time you can't use it. It's the same thing.
I don't know.
It's the fastest of its kind, so fastest always good, of course.
I think we spent too much time arguing over what is literally a joke.
I think we've spent too much time doing this entire video.
Oh, don't worry,
Nah,
there's only
it's
like
not
5
that
more.
far, not that
And-
much.
But we've got Slimestone one-way alternating pushes.
Yeah, again,
it's
a
small.
really cool small component.
It does cool things. though.
Nothing else to say. That's
Yeah, cool small component, probably useful.
yeah.
You'll see
Pushes
it in
2
like,
blocks. This doesn't push.
yeah, you'll see this in some like big contraption someday, I'm sure. Next video after that is Snow Farm Minecraft 1.12 by Mitri.
Now that's a real shitpost.
Now this farm is a masterpiece. I spent
Sure.
at least 5 minutes on that shovel swapper, maybe 6. It's my master. This is the greatest piece of work I've ever put out.
Wow, good job.
I bet you. Yeah, it took 6 minutes to do the video too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it took me,
6
it took me
minutes,
more
you
time to
say?
kidnap his mother than it did to actually record
6
the video.
seconds.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it
suppose-
took you exactly 2 minutes and 38 seconds to
Yeah.
kidnap everything
Yeah.
and record the video.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it does show something quite cool behavior though in the shovel swapper, like the fact that the
What?
oldest entity always updates first and therefore always gets picked up by the player first, which is why it's reliable. And I don't really
Sure,
know that
but-
that's ever been shown anywhere before. I mean, everyone knows it, but I don't think anyone's
But
ever
don't you
actually said
dispense
it.
a new shovel every time?
It has to be. It has to have been shown.
Yeah, it has to. I've never seen it though, and now we know somewhere where it's shown at least.
What do you
so.
mean exactly? What?
So you see the shovel sits on the pressure plate, TT?
Yeah.
That shovel is always older than all of the items in the farm that are snowballs.
Mhm.
Wow.
So that means that you will always pick up the shovel before any other item, preferentially.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just it.
I don't know if anyone has ever used it, but
Well,
I think everyone knows about it.
yeah. I mean,
That is precisely Kelly's point.
yeah, no one's ever used
Yeah.
it before. Now someone's used it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about all that needed.
Yeah, I
number
mean it's
39.
compact and nice.
Yeah, number 39, Flower Pattern Revealer, Survival Minecraft, Lord John 25. Back at it again with another unique concept.
Yeah.
This guy does wild stuff. I don't know. I mean, he's made a cool thing. I'm not sure it's useful, but it's cool.
Can we describe what it is? Like a flying machine goes back and forth.
Yeah,
Like you keep bone meaning the grass until it stops.
yeah.
But how exactly does it detect when you plant the
Like-
flower?
So when you
Well,
Yeah,
if
he
you
doesn't
bone
detect,
meal
he just-
grass, it goes tall grass, and then you
Ah.
detect.
yeah, so when you
So you
like
In
break-
theory, you could detect, but he doesn't detect. He just waits 20 bone meals on each block.
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
Really?
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
there's-
that
there's some
that
room
explains
for
a lot, actually.
improvement.
yeah, that can
Yeah,
be
oh
improved,
shit, sorry.
definitely. Yeah, but in
Like just
theory,
rewatching the video, I just noticed that there's a bunch of grass in between his flowers.
yeah, but in theory you can
Well-
do detection, and it would be even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite nice, I guess.
So there's room
mean-
for improvement on this one, even if someone wants to go do it.
Ultimately not super useful, but it's nice.
Yeah, okay, and we now have Minecraft like-friendly large-scale honey farm tutorial. Does
Yeah.
anyone know what honey is?
I don't know.
Like, man,
It's something you can get to make honey blocks
I guess. Fubi, please explain
that
for
don't
us,
stick
brother.
with slime.
Like, Booby, can you explain what this thing does? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it even a thing?
I have no idea.
Great.
Thank you,
Well,
115
no one
player.
knows.
Our resident 115 player has done
I
his
don't know.
best.
It looks very cool,
It looks
It
good.
looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it
It
seems like there was a
looks for
lot of
no-
effort.
yeah. It's a thing. I'm sure it's good. If it's not good, someone will make a better one at some point and point it out.
Yeah.
So, and 41. This is a rather large change for sort of 116.
Oh, yeah.
This is a snapshot, preview showcase from our boy Riggs Diggs. Shout out to him. Need to get
Shout
some-
out, fucking, he is really nice guy.
Yeah, chill dude, very cool. So,
Hell yeah.
the main we just chose his snapshot video. It's not his video in particular. It's the fact that it's a snapshot video because this.
And it wasn't full of fucking shit and not
yes,
10,
it was a
20
good-
millions long.
Yeah, it does what it needs to tell you, and that is that in the latest snapshot you can right-click redstone dust to swap it between a dot and a cross, and that changes what it powers.
The dot is back.
Yes. Ooh.
Dot powers only a block below it.
And the
Powers like powers everything around
yeah,
it.
and the cross
Yeah.
just acts like the
And,
current dot.
yeah.
And they also have added custom terrain gen back, but as dimensions or something. It's like
I believe
old
the
custom terrain gens,
plan
but
is
better.
to. Sorry.
I believe it's like old custom terrain gens, but it's more in-game in that it's like actual new dimensions, like the end and shit.
Yeah.
something?
It's like JSON configured, and
Yeah.
like they've set up like some backend stuff to allow players to like travel through dimensions. So from what I can tell, looking at just snapshots and changelogs alone, like it's meant to allow you to make new like new dimensions in vanilla,
Yeah, that's so
more than just the overworld and then nether.
that's really quite cool. I mean, we'll
Yeah.
have to see what they do with it, but this has a lot of potential for
Mhm.
cool stuff. And the last video is VK.
No. That
Stop
we already
tweeting
talked about
so
it.
fast.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Also,
oh,
honorable
my-
mention to the snapshot. They fixed the bug where
Oh yeah.
like non-player entities going through the end portal now generate the Obsidian platform back,
Yeah.
which changed in
Yeah.
1.9, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like in 1.8 and
One night, yeah.
such, you could just like throw an item through the end portal, would regenerate the Obsidian platform.
Yeah.
But
Now,
like 1.9 to 1.15 point
15.2.
whatever, you'd need like a player
yeah.
to go through portal.
And I mean, I don't know if that's actually a massive change, but it's changed because, like on TIS,
Yeah.
which is in 113,
You can
they
make
did
fast
farm
obsidian
like 8
farms
billion
again.
obsidian
Yeah, you
just
can
by sending
make
a
a
player
speed
through
farm.
to die.
I think the max now is 810,000
810k.
How
an hour?
many per second?
Well, 810k an hour would be
That's a lot.
like a lot per second.
It works
the
by
fuck?
a wither
That's
can break a
insane.
block every 20 game ticks. So you just get every single obsidian touched by 9 different withers, and then it
Mine
can
got
break
20.
20 game ticks.
So,
Mine
what,
got
so,
20.
so you'd be breaking the entire platform every 2 game ticks in that setup, or
Oh well, if you okay.
yeah. I mean,
Couldn't you just have a wither break everything? Like,
Having withers, like even having withers, I don't know, 50 blocks next to each other is really dangerous.
sure.
yeah. But I suppose you only have to it only has to have to ever work once. I mean, you've got all the obsidian you'll ever use.
Yeah,
so-
true. I mean, we had 2 withers working, so we got like 80% of the platform in 1.8, and the server crashed once, and we had to restart, and we logged on, and since the server crashed, I don't know, withers completely like lost their targets, and I don't know, just broke out.
Another interesting change we should perhaps just mention is that now wither skeletons can spawn on top of wither roses.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Go design the fastest
Oh,
wither
man,
skeleton
that's-
farm.
So in
That's-
theory,
oh,
like
man,
you could just put like wither
good
rose, then a portal in their
Everywhere. You
face.
can put snow above these rows, and then you can have a portal.
Oh
Wow.
man, I'm gonna cry.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a thing, right?
PC speed.
I mean, it's no more or less broken than portal farming, really.
That is fair.
So it's broken, but so is all new farming with the super
I
OP
thought
portals.
they cancelled all mob spawning in River Roses.
I think everything other than Wither
No, they
Springs.
changed it back for Wither Skeletons because they are not they don't take damage from
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
magma
Wither
locks.
Roses.
It
It's like
makes
Magma
sense,
Box,
but
yeah.
otherwise it's really boring for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, we should also mention that like fortress mobs don't spawn in the large
Oh yeah.
bounding box of fortresses anymore.
Hasn't been
Like they have to be in the small fortress bounding boxes
Yeah.
again.
It's like
Oh man,
hasn't been fixed till now. Oh man.
I don't think so.
I think it's a deliberate change. The way they've
Probably.
done it makes it, but it looks like they're trying to make mob spawning faster,
Uh-huh.
like more optimized. Because currently you
Cool.
have to do like an AABB check and stuff, and be like, "Ooh,
Man.
where's this?" Ooh, and now you can just say, is this inside this structure?"
Yeah.
Man, if Mowing wanted to do the shit faster, they should stop implementing fucking theoretical computer science framework crap.
But you see, computer
shut
science
up.
is scientific.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching.
Alright, see you lads.
Wait, we are done with the videos?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Unless you
yeah.
think
There's
so.
the light suppression
Yeah.
explained
But
video
there's
by
one-
VK Tech.
Yeah, we should mention this.
Yeah.
Yeah, VK made a video explaining
Before.
light suppression.
Yeah,
It's
very cool.
it's one of the best explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So if you
Way
want
better
to
than
know how
you
it
say in
works,
XCOM and Paint.
Yeah.
XCOM in Paint is like, that's just how all lectures should be conducted.
Sure.
Right. No one would
Okay,
ever.
great. Thanks.
Yeah, no one would ever fail a class again.
Paint's best.
Right. Well, I guess that's
Well.
us done. If everyone wants to sign off.
See ya.
Bye bye.
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 Ooh.